Hello, boys and girls. This is Mrs. Stone, and this is your spelling sort for the week. This is spelling sort number 33. So you need to make sure that you have your sort chart, your envelope with your words in it, and you need an orange, green, and a red colored pencil. So when you have that, come back to the video. All right, now that you're back, I want to make sure of a couple of things I tell you right up front is this is another one of those. I think it's going to be fairly easy as far as the sorting goes. And so there's really not a big need for us to do the sort this week. I still want you to do the sort on paper, and you're going to turn that in on Monday, or you're going to turn it on Tuesday. Put it in your doc folder on Monday. You're going to turn it on Tuesday. But as far as the test goes, it's just going to be a straight spelling test. Okay, so what I want to go over is that we have been working on the last couple of weeks prefixes and suffixes. And so this time it's going to be a suffix again. Okay, a suffix goes on the end of a root. So you have a base word. Prefix goes on the beginning of the word, and so a suffix goes on the end of the word. And so we're looking specifically at suffixes this week. All right, so I want you to notice that on your chart you have 4 different columns. In the orange one is the ending NESS. So the suffix is going to be ness, as in darkness. The green column is going to be FUL at the end of the word. It's a suffix, remember, so it's going to be graceful. The red column is LESS, less, as in homeless. And then the last column is going to be when you combine 2 suffixes to the end, as in the word carelessness. So the base word is care. You add the suffix less, and then you add another suffix, ness, so you get carelessness. All right, so what I want you to do is I want you to specifically look for the orange column words. The very first word I want you to find is I want you to find the word illness. So the base word is ill, and they have taken and added the suffix ness. All right, so in illness, you're going to take your orange colored pencil and you're going to highlight the NESS at the end of the word. That's the suffix of the word. Now, you're going to notice that you have some other words in your pile that also have the NESS suffix ending. All right. I really don't think you're going to have a whole lot of problems with this spelling test. I think it's going to be fairly easy. And so what I want you to do is after you find the word illness, okay, you're going to find the other words that go in this column. Go ahead and find them, put them on the chart. Don't glue them. I want you to practice still this tomorrow and everything, so I don't want you really gluing right now. But I want you to find all the other words that go into that column, and then once you have found those, come back to the video and we'll check and see if you're right. All right, now that you have them all on your chart for the NESS suffix column, all right, you should have found kindness, goodness, weakness, awareness, happiness. Okay, I want you to look at the word happiness. It's exactly like we did with the IER or the IEST. You're going to drop the Y, change it to an I, and then add the suffix. In this case, it's going to be NESS. So I really don't think that there's anything on this spelling test that you're going to have a big problem with. I think they're all just a bunch of base words, smaller words, and you're going to be adding suffixes to it. So once you have all those words down, I want you to take your orange colored pencil and I want you to highlight the NESS in each one of those words. All right, now that you have that done, we're going to move on to the green column. Okay, so I want you to find the word colorful. So if you notice in the word colorful, color is the base word, FUL is the suffix that is on the end. Remember, prefixes before, suffixes at the end. So colorful. All right, so take your green colored pencil and go ahead and highlight the FUL at the end. Okay, and FUL just basically means, like, if I say something is colorful, I say it is full of color. All right, so the FUL, you notice it doesn't have 2 L's at the end. It's just 1 L. All right, so once you see all of the FUL words, you're going to have a bunch of them in your pile. Okay, I want you to find all your FUL suffix words, put them on the chart, and then come back to the video when you found them all. All right, now that you have found them all, you should have them on your chart, and you should have come up with the words fearful, faithful, painful, dreadful, and plentiful. Now, I want you to notice they've added another word in there where plentiful, the root word was plenty. They dropped the Y, changed it to an I, and then added FUL. So now that you have those words on your chart, I want you to go ahead and take your green colored pencil, and I want you to highlight the FUL on all of those words. All right, we've narrowed down to the last two columns. All right, so let's go to the red column. Is looking for the suffix LESS. Okay, homeless. So that means without, right? So a homeless person is without a home. Okay, so look for the word harmless. It means without harm. It's harmless. All right. So you have harmless. I want you to take your red colored pencil and I want you to highlight LESS, harmless. So you should have several more words with LES. Now make sure you're not having the ones that have the two suffixes on the end. That's going to go in the purple column. So we're just looking for the suffix LESS. So once you find them, I want you to come back to the video and we're going to check your answers. All right, now that you are back, you should have found the words hopeless, restless, penniless, worthless, fearless. So look at the word penniless. The base word was penny, okay, like you have a penny, a cent. Okay, you have money, all right. You drop the Y, change it to an I, and add LESS. That means you are without money, without pennies, all right. So once you have found those, I want you to take your red colored pencil and I want you to highlight all of the LESS suffixes with your red colored pencil. All right, now we have one column left. Okay, you should have the word, I want you to find the word thoughtfulness, all right? So, if you look at the end of that word, it has the suffix FUL followed by the suffix NESS. Now, you have all of the words left. Those are all going to go on your chart. If you'll notice, they all end with NESS. Some of them have FUL in front of it. Some of them have LESS in front of it. But they all end with ness. So, thoughtfulness, truthfulness, gratefulness. Gratefulness means that you're thankful. You're thankful for something. Great, like you are mighty, is GREAT. This is grateful, as in you're thankful, GRATE. Make sure you get that right and you're looking at that. Thankfulness, helplessness, and peacefulness. I really think these are fairly simple spelling words this week, so you shouldn't have a huge problem with it. But I want you to remember one thing. We are not doing the sort. You are just doing the spelling words. Still have to do the sort and turn it in on Tuesday, but for the test, you're not doing the sort. So practice, practice, practice. I don't think you're going to have any problems with this. And I guess I will see you on Friday.